Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready. You're doing great!
sir.
Okay.
Ooh, I can read.
So it is summer vacation. Good vibes and laugh lines. All right, here we go. So here we go, trying to remember how the game works, how the show works. Game number 1 is caption this, caption this. I remember now. This is where Mr. Murphy puts up 3 images, one at a time, of course, derived from the cesspool of his mind. And we are going to make an insta-meme out of them, make some funny, and you, gentle audience, are welcome to can hear the game audio but no mics. Jeremy says there's a sound problem.
I trust Jeremy.
Right. Meanwhile, I'll just keep talking.
I'll just move my mouth.
Banana, banana, banana,
Banana.
Watermelon, watermelon.
Oh, and Jeremy says, got it, I'll fix this. Thank you, Jeremy.
I miss you, Jeremy.
Thank you for being with us. So, moving on, we're going to play a game called Caption This. And the way this game works is that one at a time, Mr. Murph is going to put an image up on screen that we see and you will see. We're going to make comments on it, and so will you. Feel free to type them in, and I'll read them off if I get them in time. So, Murph, if you kindly would, image number 1 of Caption This. Anytime. When this... Okay. Matthew.
My butthole just fell out.
Mark.
Watch out for apple a day.
I thought it was going to be an onion.
John.
Oh, another razor blade.
Ick. Rod.
Look, Dad, the chicken crossed the road again.
Matthew.
The core. I don't want to talk about it.
Rod.
Dad, what's the horse and donkey show?
John.
Oh, Granny Smith.
I love Granny Smith. Mark.
Speed.
Matthew.
Get out.
Repite, por favor, Mark, because I didn't hear it.
I think I got a seed.
Oh, good. It wasn't mine.
Very effective.
What is stuck in my teeth? Brought to you by Floss.
Rod.
Schnozberries really do taste like schnozberries.
John.
Sure does take a whole long time to snort a whole apple.
From audience member Jeremy Knox. This was in John's freezer. Matthew.
Look at the Irish. I am a redhead.
Sometimes you eat the apple, sometimes the apple eats you. Let's move on to, okay, we'll do one more, then we'll move on to the next image. Rod, you got one?
This tastes like Dad's fart smell.
Okay, we should have moved on to the next image.
Apple, sometimes the apple eats.
Sorry.
Oh, please don't. Matthew?
Girl, you know it's true. That's my feet. Girl.
We're all thinking the same thing, but no one wants to say it.
I was waiting.
Could do the...
He is silent.
The what? It's silent?
He is silent.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Rod, what do you got?
Mom, Sally's water broke again.
You did have the tame version. Matthew.
I think I should donate my hair to Locks of Hair.
Okay. John.
Well, I tried to get both my boots off.
Matthew.
Singing in a puddle. I'm singing in my own puddle.
Rod.
Here's my impression of Fergie.
Oh. John.
Stop it, Jay. You're so funny. I just peed myself.
Matthew.
My shoes brought to you by Wear a Separate One.
Okay. John. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading. Who had their hand up? Rod.
Look out, Michelle's peed off again.
Mark.
Golden showers fill
Okay, from the one I was reading, we had one from the Apple, and it confused me. Jeremy posted, "Oh my God, I saw John Cena." Matthew.
Does this make me a Karen?
Braxton Michael Smith posted, and I recognize the name. I don't know.
You don't. He's new.
What's that? Is that one of your friends, Matthew?
Yeah, he's right here next to me. Go ahead. What does he have to say?
I can't believe it's not butter.
Ah!
That was for the Apple one.
Wow.
I hope. John, you still?
Oh, yeah. I think I sprung a leak.
Okay. All right, I got one. Right foot Barbie, left foot Oppenheimer. I don't get what the big thing is. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, Barbenheimer.
I know they're movies. That's all I know. Matthew.
Hopscotch. Does this mean I should wait for a cleaning?
Rod.
I told you I had to go 30 miles ago.
Mark.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Talk about the photo.
I was going to make a reflection comment, and I did not. Thank you, Jay. Matthew.
And I would walk 1,000 miles, and I'll be 1,000 miles more to be.
Moon River.
Dribble drop.
All right. Jeremy says, anybody got lemonade? Or anybody for lemonade? I'm sorry. Rod.
Tinkle, tinkle, little star.
John.
Oh, it's just a heavy month.
Ooh.
Ooh, on that.
And Matthew.
Can I add this to my resume? Peeing on command.
I could destroy the evidence with no hands. Okay, never mind.
Please, not
Murph,
another
I think
take.
it's time for image number 3. Oh my God.
I had my hand first.
Mark.
Not milk.
Rod.
Dad, I'm snot funny.
John.
It sure does take a long time to snort a whole bottle of Elmer's.
Matthew.
I wasn't this good this year.
It doesn't taste like chicken. John.
You should see me eat spaghetti.
Matthew.
Will you be my Facebook friend?
Rod.
I told you I'm not really full of crap.
John.
Why you gotta call me snot-nosed?
Matthew.
Where's Waldo? No, what's on my face?
Rod.
This is my impression of mommy when the neighbor comes over.
I will add to that.
I could do it. I could do a live rendition of the Who. It goes in and out and in and out. John.
That kid sure does love his neti pot.
Matthew.
I want it now, Santa. Okay.
Today's Jokerpity is Kleenex.
Do I wipe?
I think we could be done with this one.
Yeah.
Please. How the hell did
I'm
these
tired of
partake?
Oh,
looking at it.
All right.
No.
End scene. What is Murph's search string for this debacle?
Bodily
Unexpected.
Bodily fluids was probably pretty good. Something.
Yeah.
like, I would think.
Yeah. Accident.
Surprise body fluids. That would be
Going
mine.
twice? All right, Murph, what is it?
Try not to laugh. Okay. Okay.
That girl
Something about
actually
Mary.
crying or screaming. What do you mean laugh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, real good then. So I still have that little tag on this hat. I feel like Minnie Pearl. Howdy.
Yeah. Resale.
Okay. All right. Game number 2 is an official legit game we call Switching Roles. Switching Roles. This is for Mark and John. Mark and John. I like to pair these two up because there's no way I can get them confused.
Never.
Yes, you can.
The way this game works is that they're going to enact a scene, and throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to say switch. Now, the scene is one of them is purchasing a boat. John is purchasing a boat from Mark. Mark starts off as the sales clerk. John starts off as the customer. And when I say switch, well, then hang on, my computer just died. There we go. When I say switch, then John will become the sales clerk. Mark will become the customer. And then I'll say switch again, and it'll go back and forth, probably 2 or 3 times. So, gents, are you ready? Grooviness. Let's start with the customer. That's John, and Mark is the sales clerk to start with. Everybody at home should have that. Purchasing a boat, Mr. Bickford. Whenever you're ready, start us off with switching roles.
So, does it come with the motor? I need to have it come with a motor.
You know, this is a Barbie boat. Really, it's hot pink, and it does come with the motor, but it's you know, you gotta have Barbie come with it too. So are you up for having Barbie and keeping Barbie happy?
Well, I mean, Barbie makes me think too much of just motor boating, and so
Stop, switch.
You know, Barbie just makes me think too much of motor boating.
you and me both. But it's still a bright pink boat, and it's entirely made out of plastic, but it is life size. I mean, you can go and get on board, and you know, I mean, the toilet doesn't go anywhere because it's just a prop.
Well, I could have got a hole in that. It'll go fine. Will it hold up? Is it durable?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's made by Mattel. I mean, I've never had any of their stuff break on me, except for, well, there's some Star Wars stuff.
Well, my brother used to break Barbie's arms off, but that was another thing.
Stop, switch.
Well, yeah, we used to break Barbie's arms off, but I mean, she didn't feel it.
Well, this is true because that was Barbie the doll, but now we're talking about the real thing. Can you handle? You can't handle the real thing. I'm just saying, you can't handle the real thing.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can handle the real thing either. I'm really kind of frightened about this whole prospect of taking a plastic boat out onto the ocean and not being able to poop.
Well, you know, if you take your cell phone, it has GPS. And so you can poop through the hole that will cut in the bathroom, so it'll just go down into the ocean.
Stop, switch.
Yeah, we'll just cut a hole in the bottom of it, and it'll just go into the ocean and feed the fish and stuff.
But what if sharks like that? Will sharks attack my boat?
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, sharks are a mysterious lot, and you really don't ever know.
Well, I better then get a bigger boat. I better get a bigger boat.
You probably will need.
So what else do you have?
Well, we do have a very old G.I. Joe PT 107. It's really nice. It's
Well, those are made out of wood.
Yes. Wood.
Switch. Wood. Switch.
Yeah, they were made out of wood, and you know, wood is a really, really good thing for G.I. Joe to have.
Okay, end scene.
Knock on wood.
How big is that little plastic Barbie boat? Is it? I mean, it's like, or is it full sized?
You know, centimeters don't work with men.
Yes, they do, because it's a larger number. And anyway, let's just move on. All right, game number 2 is changing lines. Oddly enough, since we have 4 people, the other 2 guys are going to play this game. We've got Matthew. Oh, wait a minute. I have Matthew and John. It's not.
Which one?
Oh, Bickford gets 2 in a row.
Bickford?
That's unprecedented.
Oh, God.
All right,
spell
so
it.
Matthew and Bickford, I guess, Rod, you got to sit out for a while.
It's okay. I know how it feels to be new.
We're going to play Changing Lines, and the way this game works is that they're going to enact a scene, and throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to say change. And whomever is speaking at that time has to change what they've just said, be it one word, one sentence, the whole thing, all up to them. Gents, your scene is you're having a barbecue party. To continue our summer theme, you are having a barbecue party. Matthew, since you were not in the last scene, why don't you start us off with Changing Lines?
So I thought this was a luau barbecue. Where's the pig roasting?
Well, the pig is kind of roasting out back in the chaise lounge. I just put it out in the chaise lounge, put it out in the sun. I figured that'll just cook it real nice.
Stones do not heat up poultry, even though this is a ham. So what does that mean?
You know, I'm really not good with meats. I really don't know a lot
I love when you
about
host
them.
events. I do. You're so good at hosting.
Stop, switch. Change.
Yeah, really shouldn't host another party.
Change.
You know what? Your mom should be hosting this.
Change.
You know what? I think I should run the show.
Well,
So, can we go to IKEA and buy those easy to do, put together machinery type things?
yeah, we can go to IKEA and put together some of those machinery type things.
I'm glad you still work there. Let's use your discount, right?
Well, yeah. I
You
mean,
don't work there anymore? You got fired, didn't you?
is it that obvious?
That you can't keep a job?
Yeah, I mean, if they keep making me quit,
Change.
Back.
they keep just forcing me out of the door.
Change.
They just keep verbal abuse is what it is. Really, it's just verbal abuse.
I was your manager, and I don't think we verbally abused you. You just weren't qualified.
Well, I
So
mean,
maybe you'll be better as maybe you should work at Cubs. I'll keep it Midwest. Maybe you should work at Albertsons, LA.
Change.
Maybe you shouldn't work at all. Retire.
well, I mean, can I work at Ralph's? I like Ralph's. Maybe
I think above your
Hy-Vee?
experience. No, Hy-Vee is way too experienced. I think you should retire.
Retire. I could, you know, I have a little tiny bit of savings.
Change.
I have a big pile of gold under my basement.
Change.
I have so much Bitcoin, it's just not funny. Really, not funny at all.
Speaking of kryptonite, Cryptocoin isn't. Let's talk. Are you a Robin Hood fan?
Oh, well. Oh, me?
Not the movie.
Okay, end scene. I don't know what
Robin Hood
barbecue you guys were having there.
Don't work at IKEA. That's our message. We are not sponsored by IKEA.
I got this barbecue grill at IKEA, but for some reason, every time I hold a barbecue, it burns.
Good job.
Ooh, Piggly Wiggly.
Meanwhile,
Yes, I saw that too. That's a grocery store. He
All right.
can't do that. They background check.
okay. Oh shit! I just dropped my hat.
They're going to check your background, sir.
Okay.
I love to have my background checked.
Game number 4 is Let's Make a Date. Let's Make a Date. Game number 4. The way this
With
game works
men.
is Matthew is going to be the contestant, and we've got the fine eligible folks that are going to have a quirk sent to them by our producer right now through the chat. Mark,
I'm not MA.
number 1. John is going to be bachelor number 2, and Rod will be eligible bachelor number 3. And Matthew will have 2 rounds of questioning to figure out who and what they are. Now, he's not necessarily really going to go out with them per se. I mean, that's up to him, but, you know, we'll figure it out after hours. Shh. So, 2 rounds of questioning. Mark, have you gotten your quirk? I can't hear
Take your time.
You're okay, you're muted. Okay. You said yes. All right. John, have you got your quirk?
Yes,
And Rod, you got yours? All right, groovy. So, Matthew.
No, I'm not ready, but go ahead.
No.
Go.
You've been paying attention, and
Yes.
you're the contestant. You have 2 rounds of questions to ask. Feel free to start in order. Mark, Bachelor 1, John, Bachelor 2, Rod, Bachelor 3. Whenever you're ready, start us off with Let's Make a Date.
Bachelor number 1. If you were to take me on a date, where are we going, and why is that your favorite place to go?
Well, I think we shall go to Paris. We should go to Paris, and we will do some shopping, and I will look at your skin, and your skin will tell me what we should purchase.
Too personal? Okay, got it. Skincare. Noted. Bachelor number 2. Where would you take me if I were to, let's say, go to dinner? Again, same question.
Oh, well, I would have to say we'd have to probably go somewhere that only takes cash. Credit cards, nope. Not going to do it. Too vulnerable. And I really think everybody needs to just shut everything down. Shut everything down. Just shut it all down.
Yes, I hear you. So, Bachelor number 3, I'm going to ask you, if you were an ice cream flavor, which would it be and why?
Vanilla, and because it goes good with my beer and it helps me stay away on these long runs. That damn gears.
I'm not. Truck driver. Got it. Jay, back to you. I'm not MA.
You got 2 rounds, Matthew.
I already know, but that's
Okay, then what's Mark?
No. Oh, I got him. Truck driver.
No, you got to ask 2 rounds of questions. You don't even have Mark and John for certain. Ask 2 rounds.
Okay, so back to me. Bachelor number 1. I like flowers. What kind of flower would you think represents me, and why would you give it to me?
Shoo, hey. It would be rose on your cheeks. Rose on your cheeks and a little bit of blush and some good red lipstick and you my boy will be beautiful. Your face will be a fair enough fit.
Cool. Bachelor number 2. So, my question: you said you're a cat person, correct?
Cat 5. Yeah,
Cats.
cat 5. But
So-
everybody needs to give me your hard drives. I'm gonna drill holes in them now. That's the only way to stop it.
So, are you on Threads? Are you on Threads? Did you transition over?
Oh no, Threads. Threads. I haven't researched that yet. I've been too busy.
Okay, number 3. So, if you were to take me to a sporting event, which would it be, and why do you care?
Football, because have you checked out them tight ends? Oh, they're the best.
Okay, now you've got your 2 rounds of questioning, Matthew. Now you
Yes,
make
sir. I think truck driver is for 3.
Okay. Da, 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 da. He is a truck driver, although there is
Over
a
the
particular
top,
quirk
like-
about particular quirk. What is he trying to do?
Do a lot. He wants to go to bed.
He's trying to stay awake.
Oh no, okay. So he would like to sleep, but he has to stay awake.
Okay, how about Bachelor number 1?
Okay, number 1 is very much confusing because I think for me, you're a French hairstylist, makeup artist.
Ooh.
Makeup
I would
artist.
give it to him with
artist.
makeup, but that's good.
I just oui. Okay, number 2. Number 2, I love a good 2.
In the right place.
Number 3, I think you're afraid of society. You are paranoia. Like you're a Am I close?
No, you're so far. Why don't we? Let's do
One more question.
ask one more question.
Yeah. So number 2. 2. Are you okay with the public?
I'm okay with the public staying outside and not. We have to cut the cable. We just have to cut the T1 line right into the building. Nobody's good. Come on, everybody. The company's going to go down, and that's not going to be on my head.
DeSantis as a cable guy.
Okay.
He's afraid.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in again?
South Park, that episode.
He's IT guy. He's an IT guy.
Oh, cable guy is close. Okay.
Yeah, real close. Yay, end scene.
I'm never good at this. MA, what are you? MA. Not Marissa.
All right. Okie dokie then. Hey, it's our first time back.
Can I get a womp womp or something? Give me a sound effect.
You know, we can let it slide. It's all good. All right.
You can't do sound effects?
Next game. Oh, the alphabet game. The alphabet game. And since we're online, I wasn't going to bring it up, but our producer Murph decided that we were going to run with the 2-minute timer. Now, the way this game works, I'm explaining it for our viewers, and in case Rod has forgotten, I know Matthew remembers, we're going to enact a scene, and by we, I mean you two, Rod and Matthew.
Good luck, sir.
You must start every sentence with a letter of the alphabet, starting with the letter Q, as given to us by audience member Miss Tia.
So Q, okay. No, Mark, that's cheating.
Yes, Rod?
Is this the Greek alphabet or the American alphabet?
American.
Thank you. Rod will start with the letter Q. And Matthew will start with the next letter. As you're sitting at home and you're thinking about it, you know how the game works. You go down the length. We will end the game when they reach the letter Q again.
Okay, what's our subject?
Matthew and somebody else set the record a year ago. Don't remember what it was.
Not important. I just
Starting
wasn't
fresh.
involved.
So, alphabet game. The scene is you're at a garage sale. You are at a garage sale.
Cool.
Matthew, Rod, hope you're ready. Get your thinking caps on.
Rob, you got Q. I got R because it's
Rod, the letter, let me speak. Rod, the letter Q is what you start with. Murph will start the timer at the end of your sentence. When you are ready, start us with the alphabet game.
Hubert, I love that game. I should buy it.
Really? For $29.95?
So you're saying it's too much?
Too much.
Unfortunately, that's all I've got.
Very much too much for you.
Why?
Xavier, he wouldn't pay for this.
You always say that.
Zion told me don't fall for the board game.
All the time. All the time. It's all I get from you.
But maybe you should look at barter.
Can't. I just can't today.
Don't even think about it. Don't be insecure.
Every day I have to deal with this, but this is a great deal.
For sure, you think too much.
Gotta have it.
How about don't?
I need it.
Go, girl, get it.
How am I going to pay for this? All I got is $28.
You should have been on F, but that's okay.
For God's sakes, I'm drunk.
There. For however you want to go, I took F. Now it's your turn.
God dang it. I'm just confused.
It should have been G, but that's okay, girl. We're back. We went back. E, F, G, H, I. Inside. Let's go inside.
Here we are again.
Just so you know, I can read.
Kinda.
Let me know if you don't think I can.
My God. I can't believe you passed high school.
Nope.
Okay.
Please. Sick of this conversation.
Quite possibly you are the most annoying person. I'm never bringing you again.
Let it out, girl.
5 seconds to spare. You gents did realize that you lost traction repeatedly between F and J.
Yes.
Well, F and J.
I went
All
back.
right.
I definitely helped you beat.
And-
I did that for you, Rob.
And that's fine. And that it made it memorable and delightful.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone go ahead, take a drink, take a cocktail.
You still drinking whiskey?
Play better
man?
now. Let's do it again.
And Mark has this look like, I go backwards in the outfit all the time. I don't understand why this is so special.
Mark, you're on mute, but Mark, I like that you took the ABC away because that is cheating to me because I do record. I'm like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
You know what? You kind of needed it.
For those of you that are relatively new to this online show, sometimes Mark would he has a backdrop of virtual desktop of the alphabet.
He did it.
And he will do that and
I had a whiteboard.
Good job, Rob. Because he
Okay.
had it up. I took it down. No, using the corkboard doesn't
As we
work.
move on,
Put it in your
as
freezer.
we move on, all right, but wait, there's more. Is our next game. This is for Mark and Rod. But wait, there's more. Now, the way this game works is that they're going to try to sell you something, a little fast, high-pitched sales pressure based on an image, actually several images. I think Steve has 4 of them, one at a time, that he's going to put up. I have no idea what these are. None of us know what he has pulled out of the armpit of his mind. You gents are trying to raise funds for a new hot tub. You are trying to raise funds for a new hot tub, Mark and Rod. Now, but wait, there's more. Any other brilliant ideas you come up with? We're just going to be delighted to see how you sell whatever it is Murph has got. At some point, I'm going to yell stop, but wait, there's more, and that will cue our producer, Mr. Murphy, to go on to the next image. Gents, I hope you're ready. I don't care who starts. You're on a roll. Take it away.
Well, welcome to the Redneck Outdoors community. We're looking to raise money for the poor and underprivileged rednecks of America. We've already got a case of Bud Light, but what we need now is we're trying to raise money for this hot tub. And if you call now, there's a bonus. It could also become a time machine. But wait, there's more.
The other thing that's really important about this particular one is, as you can see, we've got copper tubing around that fire pit. And that not only heats the water, but there's a barrel in that copper tubing. And see that little spigot below? It automatically gives us some moonshine. So you could have that if you spend $9.95 to us today.
But as you can tell,
$995.
and this is a great hot tub. Every time you get in it, you always have wood in the hot tub fire.
You know, and for some people, having wood in the hot tub can be a bit of a problem, especially if the water isn't warm enough. Now,
And this gets really hot.
it gets
them
so
germs
hot.
down.
How hot does it get, Rod? Tell us, how hot does it get?
If it gets above 125 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius, I don't know what them rednecks use, then it turns into a time machine.
Above 125 Celsius, that would be pretty hot. That would be like, burning up hot. So I think we'll go with Fahrenheit. And
Well, Paris Hilton was here once, and she did say, that's hot.
well,
Okay, on that note, but wait, there's more.
now, within the hot tub, if you send your $995 today, we are going to add the inner tube redneck party tray. It's an old inner tube that we got from Grandpa's truck, and we're gonna just put some little things in the middle with, our friend Jay can cut some wood and make it really fit for you, and you can actually have places for your beers and your nachos and in your nacho beers, all of those things right there with you.
Well, out here in Wisconsin, we call that a charcuterie board, and we have venison sausage, we have beer cheese soup, and a whole lot of Bud Light.
Go
It's a
Wisconsin.
great deal.
No, Rod. Wisconsin does not drink Bud Light. Wisconsin drinks Wisconsin beer. Miller High Life in Wisconsin. Now,
Well,
I was just in Missouri, and they don't even drink Bud Light down there. So I'm just saying. All right, so well, you can get the charcuterie tray, and we're going to call it that, the charcuterie tray. The teacup hot tub with the charcuterie tray, all for $995. But wait, there's more.
If you call now,
Why change it?
Shandy.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's a shandy.
Now,
I tell you what, I've seen some bad thermostats, but this is on a budget. This is actually the high quality model. This is the crappy thermometer. It's the best you'll ever see. Comes straight from Wisconsin, straight out of the cow's butt.
the cow pie thermostat, we'll throw that in for $5. And the other thing that you can do with that cow pie thermostat is if there's someone in your hot tub you want to get rid of, you just kind of plop it in and push it towards them, and they're out of that hot tub in a heartbeat.
Well, when you drink too much beer in Wisconsin in a hot tub and have a charcuterie board, there's a lot of that might happen. So we'll start it for you. Actually, we're going to include that now.
Wait,
there's more.
You know, there's lots of chemicals in that pee that goes in there too. So anyway, all right, yes, but wait, there's more. We have at least one more thing we could add to this package.
Not so much.
So you're also going to get in some beer goggles with this. So your double XL is going to look like a 1XL, and we're not talking about your trailer.
You know, we are not, and one of the things is you know, we do reserve the right as the owners of the hot tub to have our cameras there just in case somebody that's really hot jumps in the hot tub. So, you know, you can't add any of this. You can't have, it's got to be nude only. You got to have no photos or videos, but we reserve the right to install our own because, hey, you just might be hot for the hot tub.
Just like that last party we had in the demo, Bubba, we had to kick him out because he said he was wearing a suit, but we couldn't see that G-string.
and,
You know,
and that's the end of that one, I think. End scene.
What about a shandy? Should we talk whiny?
So, Rod, I want to comment you on your method acting by holding up two women. I recognize it. It's a spotted cow. Yeah, New Glarus.
Well, this is for us high-class rednecks.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only
I was
two
trying to think
That's
of
bougie redneck, though. Let's get it right.
Right.
The redneck, did you say? Or floozy?
I may have moved, but I do understand Wisconsin. Who else? Do we have Rob is in Wisconsin right now, Jay? Is that what I'm learning? Because I don't.
Do we have
You're
what in
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin?
aren't you, Rob?
Osceola.
Oh, yeah, Hot Rod's in Wisconsin.
Corona.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Just want to know because the other two are against themselves now. Go Wisconsin.
All right. Last standard game. We now move on to the quickies. All right. A game for you folks to play at home. Feel free to type in your comments. I'm going to pull something out of the hat, explain what it is to the viewers, and off we go. Quickie number one is good news, bad news, or bad news, good news. What's going to happen is I'm going to read a comment off, and they're going to complete the sentence. The bad news is it's 100 degrees. You people do this to me all the time. You like psychically know what I'm going to type out. The bad news is it's 100 degrees. The good news is blank. The bad news, it's 100 degrees. The good news is blank. Let's start with Matthew.
Yes, the bad news is it's 100 degrees. The good news is I sleep alone.
John.
The bad news, it's 100 degrees. The good news, it really melts the fat off.
The bad news is it's 100 degrees. The good news is it's in the hot tub. Hot Rod.
Bad news is 100 degrees. The good news is I'm not in the hot tub with you.
Matthew.
Bad news, we know, but 100% good news. I suck a lollipop so quick it just is gone. Didn't melt.
From audience member Tara. Bad news is it's 100 degrees. The good news is it's a rectal thermometer.
Blame the white man.
That's a hot ass.
Hot Rod.
Sit
Bad
down.
news is it's 100 degrees. Good news is it was in the wrong hole.
Bad news is it's 100 degrees. The good news is it's Fahrenheit. Water boils at. Okay. Shall we move on?
Oh, why not?
Dig away.
That's the good news.
All right. Jokerpity. Jokerpity. And the way this game works is I'm going to recite something, and they're going to create the setup, the punchline for it. Today's Jokerpity is hillbilly fortune cookies. Today's Jokerpity is hillbilly fortune cookies. Matthew.
I'll take category. You are as poor as you think.
John.
I see a lot of roadkill in your future.
Rod.
Good news, she's your second cousin.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was
Took yours?
in the form of a question. Why did I marry my cousin?
Oh,
Thank you. There you go. It's in a question. Yep.
Jokerpity in the form of All right, hillbilly fortune cookies. Does somebody have another one? I say as I take a beverage. Matthew.
Beverly Hills, what a thrill. I found a fortune cookie. What do I do with it?
What do you get in Wisconsin with every possum?
A fortune.
Got 8?
A misfortune cookie?
Misfortune.
Yes, Hot Rod.
why do the hillbillies do the sheep at the edge of a cliff? Because they push back.
Matthew.
What do you mean I know who killed Hitler?
Mark.
What the Packers are going to need this year without Aaron
Suck my
Rodgers.
dick, Jets fan. Sorry, I turned. My bad.
Wow.
I didn't write that. Come for me, bro.
Fortune cookies.
That doesn't make sense. I'm reading a comment. Matthew.
Mark, how many times can you fuck off with the Packer jokes? Sorry, too soon.
Let's refrain from that, please.
Sorry, but go Jets.
Yeah, that Packer stuff is just too offensive.
Come on, Vikings.
Okay, how about this? How about this? The NFC.
I know where you
From
stand.
what little I follow of football, the NFC is not going to do well.
But still, Rod,
Next
I personally don't give it.
is fill in the blank. Fill in the blank.
I have too many blanks.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer blank. Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer blank. Yes, John.
We'll probably get away with it.
Wow, very true. Matthew.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer is in the NFL.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer.
Yeah.
Mark.
Elementary, dear Watson. The killer is in Las Vegas right now, I think.
Hot Rod.
Elementary, my dear. The killer was just in Vegas drinking some Grey Goose.
Wow, harsh on Matthew. Matthew.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer is myself, and y'all can suck it. Too soon?
Things are getting a little high schoolish here, ladies and gentlemen. John Bickford, please.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer is bacteria.
Matthew.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer was in the library with a candelabra.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. John.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer is a woman.
Matthew.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer has one job.
Back to picking on our producer, as we should. Hot Rod.
Elementary, my dear. The killer.
Been done.
Ben Dodden. Ben Dodden.
Elementary, my dear Watson. The killer can be found at this Butler convention. Too
That
subtle?
was late.
Okay.
Heard.
I got a few left here. Let's move on.
Moving on.
Ooh, world's worst. World's worst. And this time I did not pick a
Viking.
profession. I think we've always picked a profession. This is probably the first time we did not pick a profession. World's worst neighbor. These are examples of the world's worst neighbor. And let's not get personal. Unless it's directed at like me or Steve. John.
Yeah, did you want to borrow some sugar? Do you want to borrow some sugar, please?
Matthew.
Karen, I really don't know where your husband went.
John.
Actually, I looked it up, and the property line really just does go right here, not there.
Yeah, I knew one like that. Rod.
I know we just moved here and bought land from your grandfather, but can you make your farm not smell so bad?
I got a couple from the audience here. First one's from Jeremy. Oh, I saw you in the shower this morning. Did you know you're out of conditioner? Got another one, or do I go to the next one? Matthew.
The world's worst neighbor would say, I think you pay too much for your house, and I'm sorry, I did shit in your bathroom.
That's all of them on the coast, right?
Yes.
Bigford.
Don't flush. If it's yellow.
Yeah, just don't worry. I'm just going to tear it down and build something better.
From audience member Tara. I'm just throwing these bodies underneath your pool tarp. Hot Rod.
I hope you don't mind, but while you were out of town, we were using your hot tub on the charcuterie board. It was great.
Matthew.
There's dead people that they built the house on dead people.
Ooh. Mark.
Neighbor, why do you have so many? Oh goodness! Oh god, I just lost it.
Get it together, sir.
We can come back.
Come back.
All right. From Melty Matt, whom we have not heard from since our last show a while ago. Thank you for coming back, Matt. Hey, I just got a new hot tub. You're over 18, right? Mark.
Why do you have so many showy later slippers buried in your backyard?
Matthew.
Hey, John, how come you're selling your freezer so cheaply?
Oh, on that note, from audience member Marie, the world's worst neighbor has a key to John's freezer.
Don't open it.
Love guns, love guns. I got one left. Are we go? Oh, Hot Rod.
I brought over some cocktail wieners and meatballs for the potluck.
Okay, we're going to move on. The last quickie. Here we go. Dare to compare things you can say about a barbecue, but not your significant other. Things you can say about a barbecue, but not your significant other. We'll see if the gloves remain. Matthew.
Is it me or do you look burnt?
John.
It's kind of hard to get it started with that button.
Hot Rod.
I like it when there's a crust on it.
Matthew.
I just don't see the flame.
From Tara. Wow, that lit up faster than expected. Mark.
You know, I really like a dry rub.
John.
Yeah, I put some wheels on it. Now I can get it around real well.
Oh. Matthew.
God, I taste flavor and substance.
Hot Rod.
Wow, this barbecue mop goes a long ways on that meat.
From Melty Matt. Just flip it over when you're done.
I don't know if it's a perfect. I don't know.
I'll do
That's
one.
a good one.
This needs more sauce. Or can I add some sauce, I should say? Hot Rod.
Yeah.
You know it's done when that button pops out, John.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew.
So this is your famous recipe?
From audience member Marie. It gets hot, doesn't it? Hot Rod.
God, this meat melts in your mouth, doesn't it?
Mark.
The key to it is to go low and slow.
John.
Sometimes it just needs a good scrubbing.
From Braxton. It's still raw. From Melty Matt, wow, how dry can this get? And from Marie, make sure the gas is turned on. Bigford.
I do love a good dry rub.
I was used. From Braxton, I thought they plumped when you cooked them.
Right here.
Shot me in the eye. Come on, guys, we're getting outgunned here. Bigford.
All it takes is a real good spatula.
Wait. You hear that sizzle? It goes clunk when I close the cover. I scalded my mouth. All right, I'm going to call it right here. All right, 2 more. If you got good ones. Hot Rod?
I can bring home the bacon. I can fry it up in a pan.
Woo! Bigford.
Always has just the right amount of fat.
Oh, and okay, Matthew.
I love going to the patio for my moment. Barbecue.
Patio for the moment. Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody, and that was our first time back in, oh, gee whiz, I haven't counted the days, but
4 months.
It was last year, I do believe. So I want to thank everybody for attending. I want to thank my friends for appearing, and those friends would be Matthew, Mark Oli, or Olaf, not certain how he wants to call that one yet, Mr. Bickford, and Hot Rod. From myself, Jay Sterling, and our redoubtable host, Mr. Stephen Murphy, thank you for joining us. Be cool, be fruity, and remember to laugh at something, because it's going to laugh at you. Good night.
What is